Poppets, since it's getting close to summertime and it is very, very hot, I decided that I'm going to show you how to make my very special lemonade. So, there's a few things that we're going to need. Alright, so we have large lemons, 3 of them, sugar, which we keep in this container so animals don't get in, cup measure, something to put the lemonade in, organic lavender, a pot, mortar and pestle, something to juice the lemons with, dried organic butterfly pea flowers, cup, and cutting board with a knife. So, let's get started. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put a little bit of this lavender into the mortar and pestle. We're going to grind it up till it's very, very fine. I'm going to add just a little bit more than that. This will add a nice flavor to your lemonade and help make it calming and relaxing on those hot days when you just need something that you need. When you just need something. Alright. Once you're satisfied with how they're ground up, I find it very useful to use one of these reusable tea bags and a funnel to put the lavender into the tea bag so you can steep it in hot water. You don't need this, but it is helpful if you don't want to have lavender buds in your lemonade. Now that we have the lavender steeping, I'm also going to steep some of these in a different tea bag so that we have a nice blue liquid that we can add later. You'll see why. It's quite amazing. Okay, I'm just going to take a few of them and pop them right into a tea bag. They don't need to be crushed because they'll work just fine as they are. Now we have the lavender and the blue pea flowers soaking, so I'm going to add 2 cups of sugar into this little pot here. So that's 1 and 2. This will be the sweetening for our lemonade. And I'm just going to put in enough water, to cover the sugar. And then I'm going to turn the stove on so that can boil and become a nice syrup which we'll add to the lemonade. Right now, time for the lemons. I've put this lemon into the microwave for 1 minute to warm it up and to help get all of the juice out of it. So, now that that's ready, I'm going to cut it in half, like this. I'm just going to take it and put it on my juicer and juice all of the juice out of all 3 of the lemons. You want to make sure and get as much juice out as possible because that's all of the lemon juice we're going to get. I don't want to supplement any lemon juice from a bottle. It should all be fresh squeezed and delicious. So, your inside should look about like that when you're done. And just do that with all 3 of your lemons. Or more if you have smaller lemons. So as you may have figured by now, we're dealing with a lot of hot liquids, which when you're talking about a cool summer drink doesn't necessarily work. Which is why we're going to use this modern convenience, the ice dispenser in my fridge, to fill this container almost all the way up with ice. This can take a while, so be patient and just fill it up as much as you can. And now it's time for assembly. So, the first thing I'm going to add in is the sugar. It is just boiled so that all of the sugar is dissolved. And see, that fills up the majority of it. And so I'm going to add the lemon juice next. We got about a cup of lemon juice out of those 3 lemons. So I'll pour that all in. Next will go the lavender, and you can leave the bag in, I'm going to, or you can take it out, it's up to you. I just like the way it goes over time, it helps it get stronger, so I'm going to stir that up really quick, just to make sure everything's all together. And now for the fun part, I'm going to take the bag out of this one, and our very special lemonade is now ready. And that is how you make my very special lemonade. As you let it sit, it'll become more uniform and purple all over and pretty. So, have fun, Be safe and stay hydrated, everyone. Bye.